Growing up in Irison, there was a saying which I never truly understood. They said, an old friend is better than a new friend. I never had friends as a child, so this was not anything really meaningful to me. But then I went to Heldren and I started to make friends. And I came to understand that, yes, the people that were there for me over time were much more important than any new person I could meet. I thought I understood that, and now here I am, back in Irison, and I have once again abandoned all of the old people in my life. I left my friends behind because I cared for them enough that I must try to save them from this stupid winter that Korolieva Elvana wants to spread through the world. These new friends, I hope, will become old friends. We have already lost Norm, and I am worried the longer I am here that I will lose more of these people. I can only hope that new friends become old friends, become valued friends, and that we can look back on this together and remember that time we were all locked in a clock tower together, watching as some guards sizzled most satisfyingly in the snow outside, and hoping that those tiny little rat-foot children do not die in the woods. I do not have high hopes for that. I honestly do not have high hopes for any of us. I am, quite frankly, very scared of winter witches, and I do not know if I have made this clear to my companions. I do not want to scare them, but there's nothing much more frightening than a white witch in her full power in her homeland, and we are about to face that very thing when we go to the Bell Tower. They say in Irisen also, Volkov boyatstva vies ni chodit. If you are afraid of wolves, do not go into the forest. I can tell I am about to do something very stupid because I am very, very afraid of wolves in the form of white witches, and I am most definitely going right straight to their home. But what choice do we all have, really? May the Harrow be with us, and let's hope none of these new friends, go the way of the world.
Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah, it'll be nice when we can all look back on this as a fond memory.
If we make it.
And I say we, but I'm a guy who lives in Waldsby. Like, this is all.
Remember that time you got a guard's fingers cut off?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Remember that time
man.
4 fingers got cut off and then the guard captain was like, don't help him. Ooh, yeah, last session, what a ride.
Oh, man.
So many curveballs. But here we are, still in Waldsby. You guys have taken care of a number of guards.
2, I believe.
Two, I think it's...
2 got burned up.
Yes.
2 got burned up, and
What
one
happened to him?
is... Well, he lost his fingers.
Oh, but he's still a guard.
He's having a bad
Yeah.
day.
No,
he
he
got
was
kicked
fired.
out.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
got fired.
He's the 6-fingered man. He's going to be like the BBE.
There you go.
Now, you said that I know everybody in Waldsby.
Mm-hmm.
They're all Pale Tower guards, so they're all kind of dickish, at least a little bit, just for their job. But was Greg like a bad guy? Do I know bad things about him? Did he beat his wife, and did he like cheat on his taxes?
You're trying to feel better about yourself.
How bad of a Pale Tower guard was he? Was he like the nicest Pale Tower guard? And I feel like even more guilty.
That's
I'm just
a great
hoping
question.
he's a really bad guy.
On a scale of 1 to 100,
Yeah, let's...
how much of a dick is he?
On a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being horrible, he's an 8.
Oh no! So he's like the best one.
He was
the
the
best
best
Pale Tower
guard,
guard.
yeah.
He was a sweetheart. He wasn't there of choice but necessity to
Yeah.
feed his family,
Yep.
who shall now starve because he cannot work for a living with only
Well,
6
because I would
fingers.
know that, and that's definitely going to change how I behave, or it's going to affect how I behave.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to roll for how many children are going to starve to death now that he can't work?
This place
my
is
God.
brutal.
Just like it's cold, just like a D4, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to have a lot of
4.
kids. All right, I'm gonna look up real quick, see what spells I can use to bring fingers back. Jesus.
Regrow.
Basically. Okay, so we have 8 guardsmen left. One of those being the captain with the scary shield, who just gave a rousing speech about traitors and a history lesson about the burned out house that is not too far away from where this all went down in front of the statue. And all 8 of them are walking over towards Kappa's house, where Vasilisa Morozova lived in an alternate... It's not even an alternate reality. It's just an eerily spooky replica.
But which is a replica of which?
Bum, bum, bum.
Which came first, Haldren or Waldsby?
Well, Baba Yaga was the first witch, right?
Well,
That's the witch that came first.
Baba
Yeah.
Yaga is the
You
mother
guys
of
and
all
your puns.
witches.
I feel like there's like this this pun loop happening between the two of you, where they are getting aggressively, increasingly, like
Yeah.
exponentially stronger.
Okay, so there are 8 guards currently walking towards Kappa's house, and you can see a couple of them starting to pull out torches and light them. Everyone else is sitting inside of the clock tower. The children of Kappa have been sent away into the forest to their quote-unquote regular meeting spot. So Kappa, Arbogazar, Marge, Valdine, and Vasilisa are all in the clock tower. Bolka and Greg are in the town square, and Marigold is tied up outside of Kappa's house,
Sounds good.
and we're in it. Bam, 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 bam.
No one saved my donkey.
So it doesn't take long before all of the guards are out of sight from what you guys can see in the clock tower.
Is Hatch still outside? He just disappeared. We don't know where Hatch is.
Exactly.
You have no idea where Hatch is.
Oh, Hatch. I hope you're okay.
What was all that commotion? What was he saying? They're lighting a bunch of torches. It doesn't look good.
They're planning on burning our house down. And I wave at Kappa like, our house. Kappa's house, but it's the house where I lived in Heldren, in the same house, but they're burning it down. They also want to burn the children up, so I really hope they are obedient, Kappa, and that they are not going home.
No, they will be going to the spot. They are very well-behaved boys.
Good.
Well, where is this spot? I mean, should we go after them? Make sure they're safe.
Make sure we're safe too.
They should be okay. I am not too worried about them or my house. There are still dogs there, but they will not burn useful animals.
Do they think that perhaps a pack donkey is a useful animal? Perhaps? She is a very good donkey.
I believe it is useful. If they think dogs are, I'm sure a mule packed with gear would also be considered useful.
We shall rescue Marigold.
Wait, does she have
But
fleas?
also Thora. What?
Does your donkey have fleas?
No.
Oh, and then, yeah, she will be fine.
I tend to her every evening, I shall have you know.
So, my house is going to burn. I do not think there is anything we can do about that.
I did have an idea, which I thought I should run past you. I only just now had it, so yay for inspiration. Looking at Arbogazar, I remembered, he is planning to go to Heldren. Yes?
Yeah.
So maybe Arbogazar and Kappa's children all go to Heldren together after we save Thora. And then, because I just say this, I hate to break it to you, but I do not think you're welcome in Valdsby ever again.
That is what I have gathered as well. We have been marked as traitors.
Oh dear.
Maybe Marge can tell you how to meet her family
Oh,
in
yeah.
Taldor, and you can go meet some other well-behaved rat folk.
I mean, I'm going to see my brother.
Yes.
Do your children live by my brother?
Oh, you know, not too terribly far, but I'm sure that Vasilisa was talking about Kappa and her kiddos.
Oh.
Yes.
Heading to go to our warren where my kiddos are.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
That makes sense.
They could all be friends together and such.
We will see. We will have to assess what to do once we get Thora back.
Are you very weirdly, like, do you think of Irison as a good place to be? I know you are legally obligated to never leave. It is the law. You cannot leave Irison.
Oh, wow.
But
I do not think Irison is good place to live,
Mhm.
but I think your mission here is good, and I want to help.
yes, but I don't see how getting your wee little rat folk children killed is going to really help very much. So
Well, when we get Thora, then we shall leave, and we shall go and start a new life in Heldorin,
yes, it's in Taldor.
in Taldor.
Oh, it's
I
much warmer
I
there.
speak some of that, you know.
Yes, you can teach your children how to speak Taldan.
That'll be fun.
Anyway,
Anyway.
is Bolka okay
Yeah,
out there?
cut to Bolka.
Is Greg? Wait, not Greg.
Greg.
It was Gary.
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 The guards left him there.
Yeah,
walked
they all walked away.
and now they're all gone. There's nobody there.
Yeah, I mean, all the guards are walking down that path. Like, you can still see them. They're still in eye shot. None of them are facing you. They're just walking over to Kappa's house with torches. Roll
Can I do a perception
Yeah,
check to see
please,
if
roll a
anybody's
perception
like checking at me through a window or something?
Yeah,
I want to be a
yeah.
little bit paranoid about it.
That's fine.
Technically, I am checking through a window
Yeah.
to watch him, so
true.
you might notice.
With a 7, I don't think I noticed even Vasilisa looking through the window.
You see one person watching from a window.
But not a guard.
Not a guard.
I don't see any
no.
guards.
None of the guards are watching.
So I kneel down with him and put my arm around him and
It was a good idea.
I
It was a good idea.
agree.
It was a good idea.
I completely agree. These Pale Tower guards, and this is not a good alliance. You should not be with these people.
I had no choice. This was the only work I could get, and it was a
And he's got his
good idea. And what do I do?
he's
for
got
my
his
family
arm
now?
around him, and he just kind of slowly starts rocking him.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
just gently, like, because he's just kind of rambling now about like
Yeah.
this is horrible. And he just starts like gently singing to him like a little lullaby, like I have sunshine on cloudy days. When it's cold outside, I have month of deadness. I guess you would say, why does he feel this way? My goddess, my Bolka. Talking about my Bolka.
He starts to weep silently. And as has been established, he's your best friend for
Still. Couple
4
minutes.
hours.
Oh,
No,
hours?
Hours. We figured it out before. He's charmed for 4 hours.
Not
and
4
it has
minutes, okay.
Not been an hour.
Right. And just knowing that he's like not the worst guard, and it just makes it harder. So I'm kneeling down with him and kind of rocking him and comforting him. When I feel like the guards have gone all the way to start setting fire to the house, when I'm sure that really no one's paying attention, I am going to try and do a channel. I can't fix his fingers right now. I don't know
Yeah.
what spell that would be.
Yeah.
But I can channel, and I can give him back a couple hit points that he probably lost.
You can stop him from bleeding out.
Yeah.
Which is what is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will just, as I'm rocking him and singing him, give off a little boop of 5 HP. Man, the low roll.
You are a very good friend, and you should not have done this. You should have left me. They will surely know it was you who healed.
No, but those monsters, they cut off your fingers. I do not care about them anymore. I only care about you.
Oh, You are really my bestest friend ever.
It's true, I am.
Cut to everyone in the clock tower. You guys see.
Do you all think that Bolka is really good friends with that guard he is cradling, or that maybe it is his charm that he has worked upon him?
Hey, look, Bolka's cradling Gary. I didn't think they were that good of friends.
Yeah, it does look kind of odd.
Well, I remember the friend of my enemy is my temporary friend.
Until they're my enemy again.
Yes, so it looks like that guard who was attacked by the captain of the guard is probably our new favorite guard.
There's a lot of blood on the snow, too. Looks like he's hurt pretty bad.
Well, should we have him come inside the clock tower?
I don't know,
Now
we
that the other
don't want
guards are
to
gone?
give away our
Not with the
position,
guard, I don't
but
think.
maybe...
I don't know.
Do we have any way of signaling to Bulk? He knows we are in the clock tower. He told
yeah,
us to
that
go
was-
to here.
That was the secret message you told us.
That's
He
what it
wanted us to
sounded
go.
like.
Okay.
He said oatmeal, and that meant come to the clock tower.
Right.
It all made sense in the moment.
Because that's how secret messages work.
Well,
Okay.
it was a little spur of the moment, but it came out, and there we are.
How far away is the Pale Tower from here? Do you know?
Kappa?
Yes, 6 miles or so.
Okay, so not too far.
It would take us about 4 hours to walk there. If we had the dogs, we could have done it in half the time, but
Let's, if fishes were fishes, or I
Well,
don't.
with all the guards over
Okay.
at your house, would it be safe for us to go to where the kiddos are? Would they see us? Would the guards see us?
it probably would not. If we want to...
We can't sneak out without letting Bolka know, or we'll never see him again. Is that, right?
He seems like he's doing okay here, protecting his town.
Yes, but you don't know this part. Let me do a check. I think Bolka is doing okay. The guards don't dislike him yet, but also it seems like maybe him being nice to the guard that we like now is a good way to make the other guards not like him.
Oh,
So let me
okay.
That sounds confusing to me, too.
I shall look at him. I shall try to convey silently that maybe he should just leave Gary alone. And Vasilis is just gonna peep at the window a little, make a little wavy gesture towards Bolka, tss.
Should I roll another perception?
Yeah, give me perception.
19.
Ooh.
It's much better this
That's a
time.
lot better. I think.
And she's gonna do that universal "what the fuck are you doing" gesture with her hands.
We all know the gesture.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
I feel like we ask this question on this show a lot. How long does message last?
Oh goodness!
Because we cast it, in real time 6 months ago. But I feel like it might still be on. Not much time has actually passed since we were all talking.
Oh, time dilation. So much fun.
Oh, dude, it's hard to wrap your head around. And this keeping track of languages thing, where it's like you're responding to the thing that was said 2 sentences ago because you didn't understand the last sentence.
Oh,
but we're still.
It's totally still going. It's 10 minutes a level.
So you can
Yeah.
actually talk to me, and we can hear each other.
Oh,
so
you can already hear
you
me.
and you could hear me comfort. Oh, that's true. It's got to go through the wall.
Yeah, so I think if I'm
go through the window.
deliberately up at the window, I will just hiss under my breath and hope you get it through message. Bolka, what are you doing? Are you being good to a guard that the guards do not like? Do you care about your reputation in this town?
It's scary.
Okay, so do you want to
my best
take
friend.
Gary and come with us and escape town, or do you want to stay in town? It is crucial moment for you.
I know, but this town, Walsby, I feel like needs me. Walsby just lost his best carpenter and one of its sweetest rat folk. I don't know if they could stand to lose their cleric as well. It would be very difficult for the town.
Okay, well then,
Are you whispering to Bolka?
yes,
Can I whisper to Bolka?
no.
Oh.
I'd need to cast a spell.
Tell Bolka Because you guys are talking about trying to get him to come with us, yes? Tell Bolka that with all of us, we can probably put a stop to the Pale Tower.
Kappa would like to raise a revolution and destroy the entire Pale Tower with you, Bolka.
That does, yes.
Is that accurate?
That is accurate,
Yes.
yes.
That does not sound so much. She is
Polka.
normally very.
If
Bolka,
we remove
for the people.
Pale Tower, the town will be safe. Otherwise, it will still be in danger if we do not, and the problem will not be solved.
That's a good point.
Narjena does not deserve her position anymore if she is helping Korolyeva Ilvana.
Well, and
So-
if the guards, beat up one of their own, they're probably going to come after you next,
Who are you saying that to?
I'm talking to...
Oh, you have message too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of
I
us
like
do.
the picture of Marge just coming and shoving her face at the window. too.
Nose
And we're all-
pressed up against the glass.
What I'm picturing is it's like Bolka's got like this little thought bubble in his head with Vasilisa, and Marge just pushes her face into his thought bubble. Like, oh, I'm here
good, that's
too.
Well, I don't think the guards are going to be nice to you for long.
I mean, when I think about if they just continue burning house down after house, there will not be much left, I suppose.
We
Why
can help you
don't-
rebuild.
Yes, why don't you grab Gary, get somewhere safe, and we can meet in Kappa's secret safe spot? Kappa,
Yes.
do you trust Bolka enough to tell him your secret safe spot?
Yes.
Okay, I shall be like the middle part of your conversation. You tell me secret spot, I tell Bolka secret spot.
Oh, you are meat. You are meat in sandwich. Yes, in middle of bread.
Yes, you are
conversation
bread.
bread.
I am.
Okay.
I mean, I prefer jam sandwich, but in middle.
I should have the summer jam with the berries. I should have.
Yes,
thought that. No, I should
good
know that.
berry jam is best. Okay, sorry.
Okay, you be the jam.
Kappa,
Yes.
speak through the jam.
I am from Irison, so I also understand the reference that is happening. Yes, we are a sandwich, right? A jam
Yes,
sandwich.
indeed, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is normal. She turns to you guys. she turns to Marge and Valtine is like, this is totally normal. Okay. So tell Bolka that you should go down to the frozen creek, not the frozen stream, but the frozen creek. They are two very different things. You
Oh
don't know
yes,
this.
streams, creeks,
Yes,
so
yes.
different.
Tell him to go there, and then he is to travel to the north exactly 40 paces. Oh,
Are
but that's
these
40
rat folk
they
paces
are
or?
rat folk
Okay, so
paces.
if I translate rat folk paces to dwarf paces, but a slightly taller than usual dwarf
Yes.
paces. Okay,
So, yeah.
Bolka,
Oh my goodness, what are you guys talking about?
pretend Bolka, pretend like you are the size of Kappa,
Okay,
and then go 40 paces
to where?
as though you were Kappa's size.
Oh, don't forget to
Where am I
tell them
going?
about the creek.
Yeah.
Okay, no, leave the clock tower.
I'm
Go
not at the clock tower.
no, but from the clock tower,
Okay, I
these
go
are
to
the
the clock
directions.
tower.
Okay,
Okay, let me
so
I'm going to write this down in my head. I'm
Okay,
just going to
in your
visually-
head, visualize. You are at clock tower.
Okay, in my head.
You leave back of clock tower. You go into the woods to the frozen creek. Not the frozen stream, the frozen creek.
Creek is yes, and stream is no.
That's right. From the creek.
Also, you do not need to say frozen. Everything frozen.
This is very true. Okay. You're redundant of me. At the creek, you go north.
Okay.
40 rat folk sized paces.
Okay.
This is where you just try to imagine you have the pace of Kappa
Okay.
and go 40 of those.
I feel like I can see 40 rat folk paces ahead. I feel like I could just see that.
Yes.
It's not too big. distance.
Perhaps if there's not too much snow in the air.
Does Gary want to roll a perception check?
Yeah, that's a good
For
idea.
the strange whisper
the
conversation.
whisper.
I'm
Volka's
holding
having
him while I'm doing it.
Conversation in his head.
Let me pull up Gary's character sheet.
Oh God, what have I done? You're gonna need that because I think he's our new NPC.
I think so. I think he's your adopted NPC.
Can you
for the
recharm
campaign.
him?
Oh yeah.
Because I think we just take him with us.
Oh
to
wait,
Pet
not today
Tower.
though. Not today.
Not today.
Damn.
What do they need to make? The nearby can hear the message with a DC 25.
It's 25. Yeah,
perception
it's
check.
Yeah,
crazy.
DC 25.
Yeah, Gary got a 12. So Gary is just like still kind of rocking back and forth.
Even with like a +5 for the fact that I'm right in his face, it still wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
He's probably just humming the song you were singing to himself.
He's still singing.
Sunshine on cloudy day.
Bolka, Bolka.
This is great. Okay. Yeah, he can't hear you. After you go the 40 paces to the north, you'll need to turn to the southeast, and this is very important because you have to round the tree that is right there, the one with the big old knobby knob on it that looks like a hamster.
Okay, to your southeast,
Yes.
there will
to my
be
southeast,
a
okay.
tree. It shall have a big knobby knob on it that looks like a hamster. Have you ever seen a hamster?
Yes, I have.
Okay, it looks like that.
The little hamster knob has a little twig on it, and it is pointing towards the west.
Okay, the twig on the hamster points to the west.
Yes, to the west.
To the west.
I
want
normally
to
would make
go
a joke, but
the
now seems
exact-
like
you want
it seems like not the time that
you want
I
to go to
would
the
make a joke. But I feel like I
complete
should make a
opposite
joke about the
direction of
twig of the hamster.
And
But I
you
will stop.
need
I will
to
stop.
Go 2 paces past the twiggy hamster
Okay.
arm in the opposite
Go
direction that
2
the hamster
paces
is
east,
pointing.
which will be the opposite of the west way the twig points.
Yes, and then basically every like couple of steps.
You said 2 paces
What
east,
you want to
meaning
do
like 2 rat folk
is-
paces
Yes,
again, or are we
all
talking
of this
up
is
to
in
down
rat
paces?
folk paces.
Because
And if you do
okay,
that,
I will keep it in rat folk
then
paces.
Yes.
you will hear the sound of a hollow door.
Wait, go back a little, Kappa.
Okay,
What is making the sound of a hollow door?
a hollow door.
Yes.
Yes,
No, but what
That is
makes
what
that
it-
sound?
a hollow door.
Why do you hear that sound?
Because there is a hollow door beneath you.
Oh, you are
sorry.
walking and you hear a hollow door
Yes,
beneath
every
your
2
feet.
paces past the hamster arm.
You
that
said
is
the hollow
pointing
door is to
west, so
the
you
east or
travel
to the west.
east.
I'm supposed to go 2
You
paces.
jump up and down.
I forget. You said opposite of which
no,
way
I
the twig is
figured
pointing.
it out. Okay, Bolka.
But you don't want to go into that hollow door that is
Okay.
beneath you. That is a trap door.
Oh
It
no!
has
Then why
many-
are you walking on it?
Because
Wait,
you
what
have
happened?
to find that trap door
Okay.
before you find the other
Just
door.
hold up a moment. I shall warn Bolka. Okay.
Warren Bolka. You said safe place. I thought we were going to a safe place.
We are, but apparently part of finding the safe place is you jump up and down on a trap door. So
Oh, these poor kids. I hope
When
they're
you
well trained.
when you are at the tree with the hamster,
Yes, and it has the twig, and you go said
you
which
go
direction?
opposite way the twig points. So you go east.
Okay.
And then every couple of rat folk sized paces, you jump up and down. And if you hear a hollow door sound, that is a trap. Do not go through the door. Don't jump too much, I guess, because I do not know how sturdy the trap door is. Alright, Kappa, he is on trap door now. What next?
So after you find trapdoor, what you want to do is you want to look around and you are going to find the hamster's wife.
The hamster has a wife.
Yes, it looks like a little
Wait,
hamster.
no,
but
the
it
hamster
is
was like a
wearing
tree. It was
wedding
the
veils.
hamster was only
The
part of a tree.
hamster is part of a tree, but now you will see a part of a tree again.
Yes,
that
another-
is a
another
hamster that looks like it is wearing a wedding veil.
Yes,
So these are hamsters about to get married from different trees.
yes.
You look for the bride.
That is
Yes,
kind
look
of
for the bride,
beautiful. That
and
is very
then you
sweet.
are going to walk 10 more little tiny rat folk paces.
10 rat folk paces more after the bride.
Yes,
To the east still.
to the east.
Okay,
Well,
still-
the bride, we move the bride. It is old log that we have carved.
Oh, the bride is an old log they have carved, and so you just...
Yes, are actually carved.
Oh yeah, I totally remember. That was a fun commission.
Okay, yes, but where does he go after the hamster bride?
Oh, you
Thank you. And I'm hopping the whole time.
I think
you
so.
walk
I'll tell you when to
towards
stop
the
hopping.
Hamster bride,
Yes.
and then once you have walked, I think I said 20 paces.
You see a 10 paces.
10 paces. Once you walk 10 paces towards the hamster bride,
Okay.
you need to turn to the right
Okay.
and walk 2 paces.
Okay. So walk 10 paces from trapdoor towards hamster bride, you shall see. Turn to the right. Walk 2 paces.
2 paces.
You don't have to jump anymore. After trapdoor is found, you look for Hamster Bride.
Yes.
Walk 10 paces towards Hamster Bride. Turn right, 2 more paces.
Yes. And then at that point, you can move the snowman.
There's a snowman?
It is on top of the real trapdoor. But you slide, so trapdoor is
Is
on.
this a trapdoor like the good trapdoor
Yes.
to where you're going,
Yes.
not like for
So
a trap?
There is plank that snowman is built
There's
on
a
top of.
snowman that is going to be built on top of a plane.
And you
Wait,
grab the plank
no, Kiapa,
and you
Kiapa,
slide
Kiapa,
it.
Kiapa.
Yes, what?
Will there still be a snowman on top of the plank if your children have just gone inside?
Yes. This is secret to our hiding spot.
Oh.
Because snowman is on top of plank. You drag plank off of trapdoor. And then you open trapdoor, you get in hidey hole.
I know you do not understand yet, Polka, but it is most ingenious.
And
You
then
get
you
there.
close trapdoor.
You
and
see a
then there is
snowman.
a rope and you tug on
You
the rope.
slide the
very
snowman away.
gently, and
Wait.
then the snowman goes back over
Oh,
trapdoor.
so clever. Okay. Okay,
Sliding-
Polka.
Sliding snowman, yes.
The snowman is on a secret plank. You shove the plank away, pull it away, it reveals the door to the secret hiding place. You go in. When you are in, you pull very gently on the rope. It closes the snowman back over the hiding place, and then you are safe with all of us. Yay!
And then we just live out days under a snowman.
No, we plan an assault upon the Pale Tower to rescue Thora and close a portal,
How did I
obviously.
forget? Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, oh no. Kiapa, they are lighting fire to your house. I can start to see our house. Oh, Kiapa.
Okay, so a couple things. That was great.
Yeah.
Such a good bit.
That was amazing.
I like how we were avoiding crosstalk until Zach looked at me directly in the face
Go.
and was like, "No, keep
Why would you
going.
stop?"
Why would you stop? This is beautiful." And he's right. It's beautiful. And then good call. Yeah, that was a beautifully long conversation. The house is very much on fire. Man, that was nice though.
I mean, is Hatch still out there? I feel like we kind of need him for the tower.
That's right, Polka.
Oh, yes.
Polka.
Tell Hatch
There's
to follow.
probably an invisible hatch out there. If you could perhaps say out loud, not super obviously to lookers on, but just loud enough, he might hear, "Hey Hatch, come with me and I will bring you to..." Actually, Kiapa,
Yes, what
does Hatch know where your secret safe space is?
Yes, he does.
Oh, actually, Bolka, if you find Hatch, Hatch can just lead the way. That would be much easier. But
So the note that I wrote in my mind of all the notes instructions, I would just crumple. I will crumple.
No, remember it in case Hatch has already left. But let Hatch know that you are going there.
Ask Kappa, does she have because I know sometimes it's smart with kids to have like safe word, like a secret code word for emergencies. Does ask Kappa, does she have something
Good
like
question,
that?
Kappa.
Yes.
Do you have any sort of secret word or phrase you would say to let your family know? Let us go to the secret spot.
That might be good for me to trigger Hatch.
No, we always just say, okay, go to the secret spot now, little boys.
Oh. You may want to think about that in future. Bolka, she does not have any such. She just says, "Oh, let's go to the secret spot." So
Yes.
maybe you should just announce, "Oh, if only there was a secret spot we could go to," or something, and then wink. I don't know. Do house spirits understand the language of the wink?
They are very observant.
That's true. I think it would work. I would try that.
He did wink at the end of an episode earlier,
We just could not see
That
it.
is true. Before
So-
you disappeared.
but we don't know that.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness! I can't. You lost 4 fingers. That is like 6/8 of your fingers. It's not. Oh, I feel bad for you.
That's a weird
Wait.
Well, no. I mean,
ratio.
Thank you for
5 out of 4 people do not even understand fractions.
Thank you for being so sympathetic and wonderful, Boca. You are my best friend, and I don't think I have ever told you that until today. But
You were always one of the good ones, Gary.
if I ever get to go home again, I would like you to meet my children.
it would be an honor, of course.
My family, they live in White Throne, and I have been stationed here at the Pale Tower for 2 years. I have not seen them. When I see them next, their daddy will only have 6 fingers.
Oh, it's possible. It's possible. I don't know. With the power of love and Bolka, and maybe possible to do something to regrow or rebuild. Maybe could give you Arbogast could make you like little wooden robot fingers or something. He's a very good craftsman.
I do not know, Bolka. I cannot afford such a thing at this moment.
If you help Arbogast, and if you help us, I mean, you are not needed or wanted with the guards anymore. Maybe you should come help us, and possibly you wouldn't even need money. We could just, as a favor, repay you by healing.
You could use my services?
Oh, of course. You're a strong, smart man. Is he smart? Do I know that he's kind of smart?
You know he's got a bad will save.
So he's not too smart. He's not too wise.
I know.
He's not much, but he's something.
I love pickles. I don't know. You said you like apples. Do you also like pickles? I love pickles.
I do not like the pickle I am in.
Oh. Well, it's funny. It's similar because a cucumber is okay, yeah, but it only becomes a pickle through a jarring experience. And I think that this is what you're going through. You're going through some sort of a metamorphosis into something bigger and something better with more vinegar,
I am a pickle
you
butterfly.
You can be soon. Yes, you are still in the middle.
I will be happy to offer my services to you, Bolka. Thank you for giving me a new job and purpose outside of being a guard, which is all I have ever been. I will be your guard. I will guard you with my 6 fingers. They were on my dominant hand. I do not know if I can swing my sword anymore.
It's okay. We just, you still have value. I mean, swinging a sword is not all a man is.
This is true. A man is also 10-fingered.
I'm just with message on. I'm imagining
You're getting half of
Vasilisa's getting half of this. She's like, pickles? What is he even? I don't. And then she's looking at the others, and they're like, not understanding because it's not in Taldane. And she's like, do not worry about it. I think he's telling Gary how to make pickles. Let's just let them do their thing and
we
sneak
go?
out. Yes.
Okay.
So I want to stand up and try and help Gary stand up too.
Gary stands up. He's taller than you, but you are not threatened by this.
If there is a secret special hiding spot in the forest, that is where someone like you deserves to go. And then he's just whisper to him this is for appearances only, do not worry about this. Yes, secret. If there was a secret hiding meeting spot in the forest, and that is where you should go, and that is where I shall go too. And then look to see if I feel like the path of least eyeballs is either to go around the side of the clock, or go through the middle of the clock, or go around.
So there's a
Varanya.
little path straight to the north from where you guys are standing that will go past the clock tower.
I just want to find the least conspicuous, most direct kind of path.
Okay. So Bolka, you and Gary stand up. You guys just head north?
Unless I feel like there's eyeballs on me and I should serpentine and go a different way.
Give me perception.
11.
So you do see one of the guards at the end next to this giant smoke plume that's coming out of the village. One of them is just looking over at you.
Oh, good.
And all the clock tower people are going to start heading out the back. Can I get stealth checks from the clock tower people?
Do we have any way, do you think, to get rid of our prince? We're going to leave a lot in the snow as we go.
Well, if Ghost and I go last, Ghost's tail can always,
Oh, good idea.
swish back and forth.
You and Ghost keep up in the back. The rest of us will sneak out in the front. Okay, let's go.
Well, Ghost got a 21 and Marge got a 5.
Okay.
But I am riding Ghost.
Vasilisa has a 22, nat 20.
Nice.
22 for Valdine.
Nice. Okay. So you guys start to sneak out the back. Marge is a bit rustly in her armor, riding on top of Ghost, but otherwise you guys are pretty quiet, and you look at it, and Ghost did really well on their stealth. So yes, they are kind of covering the tracks as they go. Now, let's go back to the people in the town square. Bolka and Gary.
Yes.
What are you guys doing? So you look down the
noticed.
street. You notice. You see one of the guards looking back over at you.
And it seems like there's enough distance away that if I slip Gary a gold piece or a couple gold piece, that maybe no one would notice. I'm hoping the guard that sees
He's
is
very
far enough away that he
away.
wouldn't notice. I'm
Yeah.
just going to, here is 2 gold. You go see Vranya and tell her that you need bandages. See if she has bandages that can wrap your hand. And then tell her you're leaving in shame, and ask her if you can leave out her back door. And then I will meet you at the back door, because I do not want to see anyone. You're my very good friend, but I do not want to see the guards to see me helping you. It would look bad.
That is a good plan.
But here,
Volga.
take this 2 gold and just go get yourself some bandages.
Thank you very much, boss.
All right. He starts to go.
I'm having meta difficulty, like getting my mind to do the right thing here.
Yeah.
Because what I don't necessarily feel like Bolka would be wearing his armor
Yeah.
right now. It was just a day. It was just like a normal
Day.
day.
Yeah.
I think I have to go. As much as I would love to be like, no, I was fully armed all morning.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I have to go back
I
to
think
my
that makes sense.
temple
Yeah.
to gear up,
Yeah. Get your stuff.
and I hate that. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
But with you walk in the opposite direction as the guard, that's not a bad look.
Right,
Yeah, I
and
think it's a good play.
and then I need to figure out a way to meet back up with everybody. So that's my next move. I'm going back to my place. I'm grabbing my armor.
Okay.
My father's heavy plate or half plate armor. Cool.
You can always play it off with the guards. Why are you wearing armor? Well, you never know when another crazy fairy's gonna come and cast a flaming sphere, and I'm gonna have to attack it.
That is true, but also he wears his half plate under his robes.
Nice,
So it's not
nice.
always easy to tell, and also because he's a
Subtle.
little slight anyway. He's kind of a thin frame,
Yeah.
so it
just
makes
you
him look more like an actual dwarf when
There
he
you
does
go.
it.
Gotcha.
Very
Cool.
subtle. Nice.
All right. As you're going south, you kind of see the guard, like, as you guys split, kind of just like, all right, cool. Looks back at the fire, and they're all kind of just like gathering around and chatting. Meanwhile, everybody else takes off, and you guys start heading to the secret meeting spot.
Mm-hmm.
Any conversations you guys want to have?
Oh, not a for
We're in sneak mode.
You're in
Sneaky quiet mode.
Let's take another look at Bolka then. Bolka, what are you doing once you get to the temple? What does it look like? Are you preparing for like a long journey? Are you preparing to just kind of like, are you just getting your armor like you mentioned and leaving, or like what's the deal there?
Yeah, really, the only thing because I already had my mace with me, the only thing I'm interested in is I'm going to grab my armor and then all my spell components, like my pouch for like several days worth of possible spells, of different variety of spells that I might need.
Okay, cool. How long do you think that takes you?
To put on the half plate, I think
A while.
is
then.
like 5 minutes or something, 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is your door to the church open?
Oh, God, no. When I walk in, I close it for
Okay.
sure.
You hear a thumping on the door.
What stage of undress am I? Am I just totally naked right now? Right, as you strip everything off.
You're almost done getting your armor on.
Oh, please, just one moment, please. Hold on, almost. Okay, okay. Let me. I got one more. Okay, a strap. There we go. Yes. And I walk over to the door.
Hello again, Bolka. We wanted again to say thank you for helping us defeat the fireball and for making sure that Gary receives his just desserts.
Yes, absolutely. I am here for the town. Anything Waldsby needs.
Yes, excellent. Well, I wanted to let you know that the Nurse Henna appreciates your corroboration.
Oh, she knows already. That is an honor. She's busy woman.
Will know. But this is for you.
And he hands you a little bag.
Oh my God. It has 4 fingers in it, doesn't it?
No,
That's good. This is a little dark. I know
As
she
a
is.
thank you for your service. We hope we can expect your support in the future as well.
Oh yes, of course. This is anything for Waldsby. Is it rude if I look in the bag now while you are still here? I feel like I do not want to seem ungrateful, but I am so curious that I cannot
It is up to you. I will be taking leave unless you want me to watch you open the bag.
Oh no, but it's maybe a little bit more
We have a
proper if I wait.
donkey packed with supplies which we will be taking to the tower, along with several new puppy dogs for sleds.
They are Kappa's dogs, yes?
Yes, very good dogs.
They are very good. She is good at training them. I know them very well.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to see if we cannot find her. But at least now she has nowhere to go.
Do you need help? I could bring the dogs to the Pearl Tower if you
No,
want.
it is fine. We would like you to stay here and keep an eye out for us. And he gives you a wink.
Oh yes, I understand winking. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I want you to remember, you will always find friends at the White Weasel.
Yes, I always had a suspicion,
Well, if you will excuse me, Bolka, thank you again. And he turns around and leaves. What epiphany did you have?
I'm sorry. I just realized one of the things Vasilisa does with Marigold is that she likes to tuck one of her namesake flowers into her bridle.
Yeah.
And one of the things I established as we left Heldren last is that she replenished the flower in Marigold's bridle while they were back in Heldren.
Oh.
And I never said she took it out.
That's not a
And
good
it's
look.
been a few days, but it's probably
It's
still
suspicious
there.
as hell.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm just realizing a fresh summer marigold, brilliant and yellow, orange and glorious, it's starting to die a little bit, but like not nearly enough for being an Irison, is tucked into Marigold's bridle. And I hope no one notices and that it falls out and gets trampled into the snow and does not do anything. But I realized it just now. So
I hope one guard notices and he's really sweet and he's like, "Oh, Marigold," and starts calling her Marigold because
And
she had a
then
marigold in her
she's
mane.
likes
That'd be
him.
really
Do
sweet.
they even know what marigolds are in Arison?
It's this
who
one
knows?
it's
super
not
sweet
a
botanist
native
guard. Flower for sure. But yeah, I realized that, and then I also realized, just for the listeners, for our audience, it really is sad that Marigold has been seized. She is carrying a pack bag with Vasilisa's journal, empty journal. It's not her secret diary, thank goodness. But she's got all of Vasilisa's silk rope, her bedroll and blanket, all of our snowshoes, her mess kit and cooking kit, a grooming kit, the tent, water skins, rations, all of Vasilisa's incense, and her Haro mat and its carrying case. Like, it smells like incense. I don't know. Anyway.
So the guard captain turns around and walks away.
I look in the
and
bag.
Marigold is super obviously not from here. You look in the bag?
Yeah.
As thanks for your support of the guard captain, you have received 5 rations.
Oh.
And a necklace.
Food is scarce in Harrison. Like, it's a big deal.
Okay.
They're
It's
like-
not like, does he think I'm going somewhere?
No. It's like,
Precious.
yeah.
You
it's
get to
like,
eat
you
today.
You get extra ration.
He doesn't.
get to
He
eat
doesn't know me very
tomorrow.
well. Like,
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't eat
Not at
much,
all.
and it's not
No.
my thing.
No. You get 5 rations and a necklace. And the necklace is
Detect
a very,
magic.
now I have to look it up.
I have it at level 0.
Oh, no. I just remembered something else.
This has
Where
just been a
it's
bad day of
cold,
revelations.
and I'm probably going to have to
Oh,
do
you're
one
gonna
of those
freeze to
checks
death.
at some point. It's fine.
Every 10 minutes.
It's fine.
Okay, the fact that James is looking this up means it is not just a necklace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
I'm intrigued. It's secretly a way for Najin to spy on you.
Oh, if it was a nice, like...
So it sounds like she's already spying on the town through the White Weasel, though.
It's what I
That
got
was-
from
that
that.
was-
Yep.
Interesting.
Always have friends at the White
I mean, I feel like in every town, she's going to have agents. She's going to have loyalists, for sure, in every little town. And Bolka already kind of assumed that, like, that's... Do you remember when Arbogast was like, "Oh, I'm going to run over to the White Weasel and get some snacks"? We're like, don't go over there. It's because She's not really good people.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
You do not detect magic.
Oh, that was a long time to get to there.
It's a silver chain necklace that comes down to a simple but slightly ornate filigreed frame, like about the size of a silver dollar, with a mirror in the center.
Can I do a knowledge check or an appraise?
You can give me a knowledge local or arcana.
Okay. I actually don't have local. How weird is that? But I got a 20 in arcana.
20 in arcana. There is a spell among witches called Irriseni Mirror Sight. And if a witch has a mirror, they know about this mirror and they have this mirror as like a focus, and they give it to someone wherever that mirror is, you can always scry using the mirror as the center of your focus.
Oh no.
So she totally called it.
Yeah,
It's a spy. It's a spy necklace.
That's a snowflake right there.
Nice job.
Nice.
It is, yeah.
Good job, Vasilisa.
Assuming
Thank you.
this necklace has a witch that can spy through it.
Man, that would have been bad if we didn't know what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yeesh.
So there you go.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to wait for them to actually clear out all the way.
Okay.
And then the last thing I do before I leave Waldsby is I'm going to hang the necklace on the statue in the middle of town.
Yeah. That's it.
And I don't know which way she's pointing. I'll put the necklace on her and try and position it toward the White Weasel if that's an option.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then I'm going to try and sneak out of town.
Okay. Leaving Gary, right?
Oh, no, I was supposed to meet him out back.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet him out back of Vranya.
Okay. He's there.
Gary, did he already wrap his hands or did you just bought the bandages? It's hard to wrap with only one foot.
Yeah. No, he's got the bandages. He's got it. He's good.
Okay, cool.
He's got his little stubby hand wrapped up.
Nice. Oh, you did a good job. You did good job wrapping already. Like, you don't even have a heal check. That's
Yes,
good.
I am okay at this. It helps that it is not bleeding, so it is just helping sensitivity-wise. Not as cold.
You know, this may...
Where do we go now?
We have place, and I know this transition might be difficult for you, but we are you're, I think, going to be leaving your old life to some degree behind. I know these men do not want to deal with you anymore, but right now I will take you to where we will meet your new friends and hopefully your future of
New friends. That is good.
yes, good people.
I do not think any of my old friends will be my friends anymore now that I have been kicked out of the guards.
I mean, how many friends? If your friends cut off your fingers, how many of those kind of friends do you really need? I mean,
that is true.
two or three.
Maybe I have not had the best friends. But you are my best friend, and obviously I trust you very much, and so the friends of your friends might be my friends. I think that is how that goes.
Yes, and sometimes we learn these lessons kind of late in life, but it's good you're learning now.
Yes.
Who is really your friend? Who do you want to spend time with?
You.
Oh, that is very sweet. I want to spend time with you.
Oh, excellent.
And we start walking.
And you guys start walking. Zach, I want you to hand me your sheet.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yep.
Oh no. Why? What's happening?
Oh, that was a good toss. I felt really good about that.
I fucked that one. Okay.
You just wanted me to not have it?
Yeah, I don't want you to have it right now.
No.
Are you going to the creek or the stream?
Oh, but I wrote it down in my mental picture of
so
my
tell
mind.
me what your mental picture of your mind is. I'm not going to make you remember all the directions. I want to know, do you end up going to the frozen creek or the frozen stream?
This guy's a dick.
Because you're
amazing.
right. You did write it down in your mental brain.
No, but then I crumple up because I think we need to find Hatch. So I'm in trouble now. I am not, everything is frozen. I am not going to go. I will go to the creek. I do not want to go. No, wait. I should go to the street. I will go.
God.
I will go to the creek. I think that sounds like
Are you sure?
a good time.
Is that the one you want to stick with?
Well, I mean, you are now. I cannot tell if you are bluffing me and trying to bribe me.
I'm just trying to get you to commit to something.
I can't think of how to find Hatch. I want to get a hold of Hatch. I go to Creek.
Yeah?
There's my commit. I commit.
You commit to
His
the creek.
final answer. I will be millionaire. I will play Regis.
Okay, cool. That was the correct one, so good job.
Whew, okay, so just one bottle cap, or I get two? There's a 2 bottle cap memory.
Cut back
To the creek.
to the creek, because you got that right. Thank God.
Woo, 50-50 shot.
50-50 shot, yep. And out of all the options I gave you, 2 out of 3 would have had you fucked. So, good job picking the one that didn't. Back at the other group, sauntering through the forest. Ghost is sweeping your trail behind you. You guys get to the frozen creek, and you see Kappa walking around, but you guys it's interesting, like you follow the line of her thought, because it is like a very interesting dense part of the woods. And you guys you see the hamster, you see the hamster's bride, you see her walk, and she jumps up and down every couple steps until she feels a board, and she's like, okay, and then she turns and she walks a couple more steps, and then at that point she's like, oh, okay, cool, there it is, and then she like kind of disappears out of sight for a second, and you guys follow behind her, and she comes out into a little tiny clearing where there is a snowman, and she goes and she slides the board over, and she opens it up. You guys look in and you see a cute little couple of rat folk boys sitting there playing jacks.
Yay!
And how cold is it?
Oh.
Is it warmer inside the hidey spot?
Warmer inside the hidey spot, yes.
James now knows how thermodynamics work.
I would like to dive into the hidey spot quickly for warmth.
Yeah, it is a 10-minute walk, though, so I do need that cold check from
Almost
you.
got it.
One check you can
Just
do.
from me?
Just for you.
I bet Kappa and Arbogaz are cold.
This is true.
Damn it.
They're used to it. They live here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm from here.
You're
They
not.
can't be more
been gone
used
a
to it than
decade.
I am.
Arbigazer is very cold.
Okay.
His Nomi nose is turning blue.
I'm 100% fine.
Okay.
I have a 28.
What color was his nose before?
Not blue.
I give Arbogaz one of my scarves. And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
get into the little hidey spot. It's warmer. We shall huddle together, and the ginormous weasel will help out.
And I hand Arbogaz a good berry.
Oh, thank you. This is
How much room is
I think I had one
in the hidey hole?
Surprisingly a lot.
Okay.
Like, this seems to be set up to be almost another house.
It's like a bunker.
It's a
Yeah.
It's a bunker.
That's cool.
Oh, interesting.
You see multiple beds stacked on top of each other. You see a long table with many, many chairs. There's a couple different rooms kind of like dug out and off to the side. You guys see barrels full of what you can only assume to be food stores. It is a very well put together hidey hole.
Ooh.
Oh, my boys, I am so glad you are okay. Oh, and thank you so much. I am glad you're both very smart boys for remembering all the directions. And you even put the snowman back this time. That is very good. And you guys have found the jacks. Have you gotten your snacks yet? Okay, let me get you snacks. Anybody else for snacks?
No, I'm doing okay, I think.
I'm all right. Thanks.
Okay, good. Make yourselves at home. There should be plenty of room. We have had more people in here than what is here now. And Ghost, there is little side rooms full of other animal feed and such for such companions.
Oh, wow.
Do you have a stove or somewhere I could heat up? Do you have a way to heat up some water? I would like some tea. It's very cold outside.
Yes. Do you have a way to do so magically?
To
Heat things? Yes. We do not typically have fires or anything down here because the
This
smoke
makes
might
sense, yes.
attract.
I checked for broken windows.
There are no windows.
You're safe.
I push a small chair up against the window.
There are some ever-burning torches in there, so it is lit.
Nice.
Are they hot?
This place is lit.
You know what? Yeah, they're hot.
Okay.
They don't have any smoke or anything, so there you go. Yeah, that's where the heat is.
Smokeless fire!
Hey, yeah, that's that. They have a little stove lit with ever-burning torches.
My only flask of any variety that is not on Marigold is my insulated flask. It had hot vegetable broth in it 2 days ago. It probably has nothing in it now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
temporarily step outside, shove a bunch of snow in it, and come in and hold it over one of the ever-burning torches.
I love it. Bolka and Gary. Are you talking to Gary while you guys are walking, or is it mostly quiet?
Oh, sure. No, he's my oldest and dearest friend.
Okay. Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Just trying to keep him optimistic and just trying to keep him looking forward. Like, it's good that now this worst part of your life is now behind you. That is very good. And working with these people is not going to be a problem you have to deal with anymore. I always felt like you did not quite belong with them, you know.
Yes, it was a difficult job for me. They were all... Honestly, I know they were my friends, but honestly, they were all also very quite mean.
Yes, some of
Quite
them do
mean
not seem like
people.
good people at all.
No, they are not. It is so hard to find good people. But I am glad I have found you, my good friend. Oh, look, a frozen creek.
Creek. I think we were looking for a stream. Oh, no. Or river. Did we go the wrong way?
And you look around and you find the hamster and you see it pointing and you go the opposite direction. You see the hamster's wife and then you jump on the board and then you walk and then you see the snowman.
How awesome is the hamster bride? How
The
cool does it
hamster's
look?
bride, it's fucking dope,
Yeah.
man. Master Carpenter carved that shit.
You know, is kind of sad though, because look, the bride and the other hamster are so far away from each other. I want somehow to reunite them. It's sad they're trapped for eternity, so far apart, you know.
I guess
Before we go in,
it
I
is
must-
like me and my wife.
I must tell you, I know you're having a bad day. There's a lot of that going around. You're having a bad day, and when we go down in there, some of the people that you're going to meet, two of them are rat folk women who, in separate, non-consecutive incidents, have each lost their husbands just in the last day.
Wow.
So I
That
know.
is quite the coinky.
I just want to, and one of them lost her house too because of the guards burned it down.
Yes.
Kappa lose both her house and her husband, and then Marge is down there as well, and she lost her husband, and I know you lost fingers too. We need to kind of support each other right now.
I agree. And you guys go over and you slide the snowman off, and opening the trap door beneath you, we catch a glimpse at everyone who has now had 20 minutes to set up whatever they are doing. Quickly, let's get a snapshot from each character. David, what is Valdine doing?
He's whittling a piece of wood that he found in the corner.
Marge!
Marge is sitting with Ghost and the kiddos, trying to kind of with her hands tell a story and keep them entertained.
And Vasilisa!
Vasilisa is drinking some hot tea and shuffling through her horror deck.
And that is where we shall leave our adventurers for the time. We'll see you next time on the Dimension Door Podcast.
Threw it back at you guys.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
up to
new.
you to end the episode.
I thought that'd be a fun little tidbit. Like, open the door and see everyone doing their own little thing.
Thank you for listening to the Dimension Door podcast. As always, our bumper tracks are by MDK Music, and all other musical stylings as well as the editing is done by Zac Kreitler. We are very pleased to announce that we have launched a new show. Amanda, who you all know as Marge, is going to be running a new 6-book campaign, Carrion Crown, which is Paizo's classic horror adventure. She will be running the game for, of course, Zac Kreitler, her beloved husband, and the voice of Bolka and Norm, as well as two new players to our show, Madison Rogers and Nick Thunder. This podcast will be on its own feed. You can search for it at Severed Fate, a Dimension Door podcast, wherever you get podcasts, or find us at podchaser.com/severedfate.